Hey everyone, Jody here with Dig the Wig. Thank you for visiting my channel. I have another wig review for you. It's from GlamVigor in GLP004. This is a 14-inch blonde, obviously, with a root. And I really like the rooting on this. It's quite subtle and it has a very nice transition going from the root into the hairline. And it also is underneath, so it's very realistic looking. Every GlamVigor wig is going to come with a wig grip, and I think that is just a really nice touch. I have not done anything to this. Still has the lace intact. Look at the hairline. We're going to look at it very closely when I put it on. I even have the tag still on it, so I haven't even brushed through it. So let's do that. Let's loosen up the fibers. We're going to brush through it. Now you want to brush your wigs from the bottom up, because if you have any tangles, your comb or brush is going to stop here. The first time you wear a wig, you can certainly use a regular brush, but as the fibers start to lose their soft silicone feel, it will be a little bit harder to brush through them, so you'll have to use a wide tooth comb. These are Kanekalon fibers, and Kanekalon fibers are designed to mimic real hair, and they are supposed to move like real hair, and basically look like this is your own hair. Now, I can tell right now that this one has some box hair, as you can see. This is a T part, so you're not going to be able to change this part. It is going to be a center part. I'm going to look in my mirror next to me, okay? This is a center part. I have another center part by GlamVigor, and you can fake it a little bit, right or left, and I can show you how to do that. Okay, so this is going to bother me, so I'm going to show you how to redirect those fibers back. Do you like it so far? I really do. Even first glance, I'm really liking it. Okay, I'm going to use my hair dryer, and I'm going to, you can use a hot comb, that would work as well, and I may even pull that baby out and show you, but let's just wet the fibers a little bit, because these are heat-friendly fibers, so they can take some heat. You can curl this. This is going to get loud, okay? Hang on. Okay, so I have it on my highest heat setting, and then I just turn the fan down, because all I need to do is heat up the fibers and then hold them in place, and the cooling process is what makes them stay. I'm looking in my mirror here, so I'm not gonna, I can't see on my phone, so let me do it here. I'm just going to kind of direct them away from the face. You can see it already that that's working. So heat it up to where you want it. Let it cool down. This particular hair dryer has a cool shot setting, but I don't really even have to use it much. Let's do a little bit on this side. Oh, I just sprayed myself in the eyeball. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, let's try to get this side. Kind of match that side. Now this is, like I said, this is a center part, and there's not a lot of lace space there, so you're going to have to keep it in the center, but there's some space here that you can direct a little bit. And it's not much. So if you really like a left part or a side part, I would just suggest looking for a wig that can accommodate that. Okay. Let me turn around for you. Kind of like mine back off my face a little bit. Okay. All right, let me turn around for you. These fibers are wonderful. Low density. I don't feel any permatease. I'm going to show you the cap construction before I cut the lace. Now, one way that I think you could wear this, which would look super cute, and I'll come back after I get the lace cut. But let me show you. Okay. One of these little claw clips. What if the lace front on this is really quite nice. I think, oops, anyway, I dropped it, I'm sorry guys. But you could pull this back and that would be a nice way to wear this even to work or if you didn't want that down in your face. Okay, I'm going to cut the lace and then I'll be right back. All right, so I have cut the lace on this one and it's very easy to do. I have another video on how to cut lace and you just are gonna follow the hairline, leave a little smidgen, like 1/8 of an inch or get as close to the hairline as you want. I always recommend just leaving a little bit extra because as the lace frays over time, it gives you an opportunity to kind of come in and tighten that up again and trim off the frayed edges if you keep your wig that long, okay? So I'm gonna show you the inside of the cap. I find that GlamVigor's caps are very comfortable. They truly are. They have closed wefting and really flexible wefts in the back. And then this is your T-part space. This is your parting space. So as you can see, it's pretty narrow, but right here, there's a little bit of space here that you can kind of fake a left or a right part if you wanted to. You have 3 combs, one above each ear. If you have bio hair, you want to clip that in or into or underneath your wig grip or wig cap, and then one at the nape of the neck. I don't usually use these. I just use the ones at the ears for stability and to, you know, adjust, and then they kind of give a little stability here to the wig cap construction. But the one in the back I put underneath. I have a little bit of bio hair here, and I put it underneath the wig grip and the bio hair that I have there, and I just feel a little bit more secure. But this is a completely wigless glueless wig. You do not have to use glue on this. Sometimes I will put a little dab of glue here and here just because it makes me feel a little bit more secure if I'm going to be in a windy situation, or occasionally for some reason the shape of my head, my wigs will tend to want to kind of slide back a little bit, and just so I don't have to like pull it forward ever during the day, I will put a little dab of glue on there, and that'll keep it right, you know, keep it in place for me. So let's look at the hairline here. Look how nice that is. You cannot see any knotting. Now this is curling up a little bit. See how that's curling up? That is because I have it on a little too tight. And if I bring it down, you see how you don't see that anymore. But I need to loosen. I've got it too tight in the back. And sometimes that will cause that curling. And if it persists, I can just trim that a little bit. So here she is. If you get this parted over too far, you will see wefts. So I do like a side part. So I'm just going to show you how you could fake that if you wanted to. So remember we had this little space here. If you angle that to the side, you can fake that. You can fake that a little bit. If you get it too far, you're going to see a weft, so you don't want that. If you're going to wear that as a side part, see? You can do it. You can do it. So you do have a little bit of flexibility, not a whole lot. And sometimes you can shift that wig over and you can get it even just a teeny tiny bit. You don't want one side longer than the other. That's noticeable. But see how you can get that side part? They're Japanese Kanekalon fibers. I love them because they really do feel, look at that. They feel like real hair to me, very soft, and the density is beautiful. I really am enjoying this root. It's a nice, subtle, ashy blonde root. Okay. If you don't like this coming in, Yeah, because this is a true bob. Well, you can straighten that. And I might show you how I do that. You might straighten that. Just with a flat iron. Perfectly fine. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Give it a try, and you can use my discount code DIGTHEWIG10 for 10% off the style. I'll link the description and everything in the comments, okay? Take care.